Today we're talking about why your content isn't attracting new patients or clients. The reason that the most dominant creators in this space are able to attract their dream clients so often is because of their packaging and distribution. You might have a ton of value in your videos and great ideas in your head, or even all the qualifications in the world, but how do you actually package that and distribute it in a way that's going to attract your clients or the right audience to get them to convert into a paying customer or client? It's truly an art, and it's one of the hardest things to learn when you're making content. But the good news is the answer is right here. I've worked with and analyzed hundreds of the creators in all spaces, and they all use the exact same packaging and distribution process for their videos. This same formula has driven millions of dollars in revenue for creators, and it works every single time. So in this video, I'm going to break it all down for you. This is the proven 3-step framework for how to package and distribute your videos perfectly on social media to reach the right audience and convert them. By the way, I'm Ty. I've done over 500 million views on my own social pages, and this is the stuff that I do every day and my team does every day to get millions of views for the creators that we work with. All right, let's dive into the video. Number one, you need to use outlier titles on YouTube. Your titles are probably leaving thousands of views on the table, and it's what the top organizations and businesses in the world are taking advantage of. But why is that? Outlier titles are proven by social media to have already performed well across social media in every niche. So you can literally just plug and play these and get results. But why do they perform? What makes these so special? YouTube is a complex place full of psychology behind the scenes. When someone is scrolling on YouTube, they don't even know it, but they're actually looking for dopamine. Here's how you can take advantage of human nature and literally hack your way to more clicks on your videos. Your title needs to evoke curiosity within your viewer at a single glance. And I'm going to show you the top 5 that we found after analyzing hundreds of videos on YouTube with at least a 50x outlier, which means that they performed over 50 times the average view count for that respective channel. Now, there's a lot of these, but these 5 are the highest performing ones that we found. Number 1 is the truth about X. Number 2, X life lessons I learned from X experience. How I X in X time frame. If I had to start over, I would do X. X number of strategies or tips to achieve X. Remember how we talked about curiosity? You see the difference between your titles and these? Well, it's because all these titles evoke a deep sense of curiosity, and the viewer has to know what's on the other side of this click. So using one of these is the best way to get more clicks right off the bat. Thumbnails are equally important, but they deserve another video on their own. But honestly, these are nothing compared to number 2. You need to optimize your click traffic using the 1-2 method. This one is packed, and I promise you, it's what's going to make the biggest difference between you and these creators that are making thousands of dollars weekly from their content. So here's the method. This probably looks a little bit familiar to you, and it's what's causing mass confusion with your potential clients and your patients. It's like walking into a shopping mall with 5 different entrances, but each one is promising the best experience, and your potential buyer just stands there, not sure which door to take. And the longer they hesitate, the more likely they are to just walk away. That's how your potential patient or client feels when they see a link tree with too many options. They're overwhelmed and they're unsure where to go. But you're gonna be using the 1-2 method to make it so clear that they literally can't miss the mark and they choose the right entrance to your shopping mall. All right, so here it is. You want 2 links maximum and 1 call to action, and that is it. When you use 1 call to action for your audience in your videos and no more than 2 links, this makes it so crystal clear for our clients and where to go. But here's what you might be getting your CTAs wrong. 1 call to action just means that your videos and content should all have 1 obvious call to action. It's pretty simple, right? Most people aren't doing this. Remember, our prospects need an easy way to enter your shopping mall. Does this look like an easy way to you? So here's what you got to do to make sure that you bridge the gap to thousands of dollars left on the table. But this only works if you know exactly where you want to funnel people to. So get really clear on that first. Okay, so your call to action link should be the first link in the first sentence of your video description, or if you're on Instagram or TikTok, you'll want to use this in your bio as a sole link. Write 1 sentence or a brief summary of what you're offering in the description of your content with 1 link. For example, if you want free stuff, click here. I help struggling creators grow on YouTube, click here. There should never be more than 1 link you're trying to drive traffic to truly optimize your funnel. Some of you might have a lead magnet, and typically we would say only 1 link, but that's why I say 2. For instance, the lead magnet should come after your first offer in your description. This is what the top people in the space are doing. Therefore, I promise you, if you implement this, you'll be funneling people in no time. Number 3, you're not taking advantage of short form content. If you're not already using short form content to funnel views to your long form content, you're leaving millions of potential views and new eyeballs on the table. You could also not be doing it the right way, but I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do it. Short form content is genuinely the most effective way to funnel new audience members to the top of your funnel. It's what the top content creators in this space are using to generate millions of views and grow their audience size. But here's a few things you need to know to get this right. You've got to use the hook, body, outro method. You have to hook people into your content in the first 5 seconds. But what you need first is a payoff from the content. This is the reward that the viewer is going to get from watching your video. Think of it like fishing. The hook is like the bait on a fishing line. It's the shiny, irresistible thing that grabs the attention instantly. Without it, the fish or the viewer swims right past it. If the bait isn't intriguing or clear enough, they'll never bite no matter how great the rest of the content is. But in order for the hook to be good, you need to first identify the payoff. And this is what most people get wrong in their content. By the way, me and my team do this on a weekly basis for all of our clients who get millions of views. And if you want to just shortcut your way straight to the views, click the link in the description of this video and we'll have someone reach out. Okay, so back to the payoff. Your hook will only ever be as good as your payoff. So it's important to make sure your payoff is good so we can reverse engineer the hook. We spend hours looking at payoffs, and you'd be surprised how many times we just toss them out because we know they're not going to perform. The payoff should be the most shocking, intriguing, noteworthy, or shiny thing that's in your content. Take a look at this 800,000 view clip we produced for our client Michelle. I'm going to show you the intro, the hook, and how it directly ties to the payoff of the video.
This liberal got caught keying a Tesla and tried to lie about it, but wasn't ready for what happened next.
If you haven't seen this viral video, I'm going to share it with you.
So, you all got what happened here?
Yeah.
No. Okay, I don't know what happened. You didn't use that Tesla? No. Okay.
Well, we have you on camera.
Did you see it? The hook told the viewer exactly what to expect without revealing too much, and the payoff delivered exactly on the hook's promise. This is the same thing that all of these creators are doing to get millions of views on a weekly basis. Now, there's actually much more to this, and this is going to need its own video entirely. So make sure to subscribe and like this video to keep updated. So this is what makes people want to click on your videos and ultimately convert. All right, guys, so let's recap on all these points to make sure that you're funneling people right to your content. You want to make sure that you're using outlier titles. These are important. They're going to drive viewers to click on your videos irresistibly. Number two, you need to make sure you're optimizing your click traffic with the 1-2 method. Remember, 1 CTA and no more than 2 links to drive traffic to. No more link tree. And lastly, you need to be using short form content to generate millions of views to the top of your funnel to bring new audience members in. And if you want to level up your short form game and funnel people to your content, there's people waiting for you to have a chat right now. Just click the link in the description if you want it. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one.